Intelligence Officer Zix Theta presented his findings to the Dominion War Council with barely contained pride. After months of intercepting human military communications, they'd finally cracked the hierarchy. Generals command armies. Colonels lead regiments. Sergeants direct squads. Zix Theta's tentacles danced across the holographic display. We've identified every rank from private to field marshal. Targeting their command structure will cripple them. Commander Vraktor examined the data. Excellent. And their special forces. Rangers, SEALs, Marines, all documented. But there's an anomaly. Zix Theta pulled up intercepted battlefield recordings. There's one designation that doesn't fit. They call them Doc. The recordings played. Hardened human warriors, covered in mud and blood, screaming for Doc with desperation that surpassed even calls for ammunition or reinforcement. Soldiers who'd charge plasma cannons without hesitation became frantic when Doc was mentioned. A weapons specialist? Vraktor suggested. That's what we thought. But look. Zix Theta showed footage from their first ground engagement on Colony 7. The Dominion forces had ambushed a human patrol perfectly. Plasma fire rained down, catching the humans in a crossfire. Then someone screamed, DOC. Doc's hit. What happened next defied all military logic. The entire human squad went berserk. Soldiers abandoned cover, charging directly into plasma fire. A private, the lowest rank, physically threw himself on a grenade to protect the fallen Doc. The sergeant, bleeding from multiple wounds, carried this Doc person while firing one-handed, screaming obscenities that the translator couldn't process. They sacrificed an entire tactical advantage for one soldier? Vraktor's scales rippled in confusion. The mystery deepened when they captured human equipment. Among the weapons and ammunition, they found the Doc's kit. No plasma weapons. No explosives. Just primitive medical supplies, bandages, tubes, sharp metal instruments, and bags of fluids. Perhaps Doc is their priest caste? Suggested Subcommander Kellix. Then came the Battle of Nexus Ridge. The Dominion brought superior numbers, better weapons, and orbital support. The humans were outnumbered 3-1. Victory was certain until a stray plasma bolt hit someone called Doc Rodriguez. The recording from Corporal Marcus Johnson's helmet cam was traumatizing even for the Dominion warriors to watch. Johnson, missing half his left arm, used his teeth to pull grenades pins. Private Thompson, with shrapnel in both legs, crawled through plasma fire dragging ammunition. Sergeant Williams, who should have been dead from his injuries, kept fighting for another 40 minutes. Get TODOC, they screamed. Protect Doc. The medic, that's what the intelligence finally identified Doc as, was just trying to stop another soldier from bleeding out when 3 humans literally built a wall of their own bodies around him. Sir, the young intelligence analyst's chromophores flickered nervously. I found something else. These Docs, they're not even fighters. They carry minimal weapons. They run toward injured soldiers, even enemy injured. Look at this. The footage showed a human medic treating a wounded Dominion soldier while a battle raged around them. When Dominion reinforcements arrived, the medic just kept working, completely focused on saving the alien life. They're healers. Vraktor was stunned. Their most protected soldiers are healers? The final piece of the puzzle came from intercepted communications after battles. Soldiers talking about how Doc saved them. How Doc brought them back from death's edge. How Doc hadn't slept in 3 days keeping everyone alive. Lieutenant Ashley Mitchell's recorded message home was particularly revealing. Mom, I'm alive because of Doc Turner. Took 4 bullets pulling me out of a kill zone. Kept me breathing with one hand while fighting off 3 Dominion soldiers with the other. Never even hesitated. Docs don't leave anyone behind. Zix Theta pulled up the final statistics. In every engagement where a Doc was killed, human effectiveness increased by 300%. They become uncontrollable. But more importantly, human survival rates when Docs are present are 40% higher than should be possible. They're not just healers, Vraktor realized with growing horror. They're the ones who bring their warriors back from death. The humans don't fear losing battles. They fear losing the ones who can save them. The room fell silent as the implications sank in. Sir, Kellex ventured, should we target their medics? Vraktor's scales went pale. Are you insane? You saw what happened when we accidentally hit one. If we deliberately target their docks, every human in the galaxy will come for us. And they won't stop. Ever. The Dominion never officially surrendered. They simply stopped fighting the day they truly understood why battle-hardened human warriors would rather die than lose their dock. Because humans had weaponized something the Dominion never considered, the warrior who fights not to kill but to save. And that warrior was the most dangerous of them all.